You have a notebook full of goals, a notes app overflowing with ideas, a perfectly structured plan sitting right there, waiting. You know exactly what you want to do and exactly how to do it, but somehow you're still here, still planning, still preparing to begin. And the worst part? You are not lazy. You care deeply. So why won't you just start? You've been planning. You know what to do. So why does part of you keep pulling back? That's not laziness. That's psychology. People who plan everything but start nothing aren't procrastinators in the traditional sense. This pattern runs much deeper than poor time management. It reveals something important about how their minds protect them, what they're secretly afraid of, and the emotional complexity they carry beneath a very organized surface. Let's break down the real psychology behind people who plan everything but start nothing.
1. Planning feels like progress without the risk of failure. For chronic planners, the planning phase delivers a real neurological reward. Every list made, every step mapped out triggers a dopamine release. It feels productive because to the brain, it partially is. Psychologists call this substitution behavior, where preparation for a task begins replacing the task itself. Planning carries zero risk of failure. Starting does. As long as the plan stays perfect on paper, the dream stays safe. So the mind, trying to protect you, keeps you in the one place where failure is impossible, the planning stage.
2. They are driven by deeply rooted perfectionism. Beneath almost every chronic planner is a perfectionist operating quietly in the background. These individuals don't just want to do the thing. They want to do it perfectly and without visible mistakes. Psychologists find that perfectionism isn't really about high standards. It's about fear. Fear of judgment, and fear of discovering that your best effort still isn't good enough. Planning indefinitely becomes the perfectionist's greatest defense. If you never start, you never have to find out. The plan stays flawless, and the painful possibility of falling short never gets the chance to become real.
3. They fear losing their identity. When someone is identified as a person with a great idea for a long time, starting threatens that identity. Because starting means becoming someone actually doing it, and doing it means results that can disappoint. Psychologists describe this as identity protective cognition, where the mind resists actions that could collapse a deeply held self-image. As long as they stay in the planning phase, they remain the person with infinite potential. Starting forces them to trade unlimited possibility for a measurable, fallible reality. That trade feels terrifying.
4. They experience decision fatigue before they even begin. Chronic planners are overthinkers by nature. By the time they've mapped every step and prepared for every obstacle, their mental energy is already spent. Psychologists call this decision fatigue, where mental bandwidth becomes so depleted that action feels genuinely impossible. They haven't been wasting time. They've been exhausting themselves entirely at the planning level, leaving nothing for execution. What looks like avoidance from the outside is actually a mind running at full capacity, just pointed in the wrong direction.
5. They are protecting a dream they're afraid to lose. For many chronic planners, the unstarted goal isn't just a task, it's a dream carrying enormous personal meaning. Starting makes it real, and real things can fail. As long as the plan lives only on paper, the dream stays alive and full of possibility. Psychologists recognize this as anticipatory grief avoidance, where people unconsciously protect themselves from potential loss before it happens. They would rather carry the quiet ache of not starting than face the possibility that they tried their hardest and it still wasn't enough.
6. Their nervous system has learned to associate starting with danger. This pattern often has roots far deeper than the current goal. People who consistently plan but never start frequently have histories where taking action led to criticism or emotional pain. Over time, the nervous system learns that beginning something new means threat. Psychologists call this a conditioned fear response, where the brain flags initiation as dangerous and triggers avoidance automatically. This isn't weakness, it's a survival pattern that once protected them, but the same wiring keeping them safe is now keeping them permanently stuck.
So if this felt uncomfortably familiar, understand this: you are not lazy. You are not broken. You are someone whose mind has been working hard to protect you from pain it genuinely feared. But protection and progress are not the same thing. People who plan everything but start nothing are often some of the most capable and deeply driven individuals in any room. They've simply been waiting for permission to begin imperfectly. Consider this yours. If you're fascinated by the psychology of human behavior and what our hidden patterns reveal about who we truly are, subscribe now, because this isn't surface level. This is how the mind really works.